getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, Matt, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
So here is Colton Wong. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there.
Strikes.
Into the dirt, in fact. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa has a play. 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
1-0.
Hit to third. Bregman has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And here's Christian Yelich now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-2 one more time. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Struck him out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2-1 the count. Now the pitch. 2-2.
2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
That's the ball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still no score. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Count still at 1-2. Here it comes.
2-2.
In the air now, out to right field. On the run is Tucker. He makes the running play. 2 down. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 0 for 8. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Pitch popped up, and that's going to land foul. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit back toward the mound, fielded cleanly onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Yordan Alvarez.
Hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Full count.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. The 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Correa, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So first and second with 1 down, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Set and the pitch, and a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Gurriel behind the ball and 2 strikes. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Full count, here it comes. And he popped him up. Vogelback trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So now here is Chas McCormick looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the belt, the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Daniel Vogelback's next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 0 for 5. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Here's the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Too high.
1-2.
1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Michael Brantley. Ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Now the 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Colton Wong will stand in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Wong is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Again, a 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In is Christian Yelich. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. McCullers has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So the next to bat will be Carlos Correa, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as the First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 delivery.
That's the ball low.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball four.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next up, Yuli Gurriel. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next to the Astros, the center fielder,
Into the box now, Chas McCormick. And the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0.
Wood.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. The high fastball is in there.
1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The set and the 1-2. Alvarez on third. Tucker at second. Gurriel at first. 2 out in the inning. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Yelich. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something that could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. And it's fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Wong. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros lead it 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The designated hitter,
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hard hit at third. Bregman gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So stepping in is Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Narvaez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. 1 out, nobody on. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Adrian Hauser, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley grounded out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the AB now. Lays off 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always bull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Five runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. The 2-0.
Hey, ha!
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Brantley stands at second with no outs. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is under it, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now
so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering as he hits one on a line to left field, and that's in there. Base hit, long throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. That's inside. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeehaw! No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Astros lead this one 6-0. So now to the plate, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Daniel Vogelbach becomes the first out of the inning. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Jackie Bradley Jr., who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still find themselves down 6-zip. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Chas McCormick.
The center fielder,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. McCormick on at first, nobody out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Daniel Norris takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
up next to the Astros, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Here it comes on 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. No outs, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Narvaez. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Norris offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready now is Alex Bregman. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. An impressive 4 for 7. First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The 0-1 delivery, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. 1 out. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. At the plate now, Christian Yelich, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order in the Brewers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now at the plate, here is Yordan Alvarez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Yordan Alvarez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder,
Into the box, Kyle Tucker.
Ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Two balls and no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Alvarez over at second. Correa at first with no outs. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. Pitch is popped up. Vogelback in foul ground, but this will land untouched. First and second now, one man out. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1-1.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next to hit is Chas McCormick. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath. Something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
1-2 to count.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros as the lead holds at 8-0. Now to bat, Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, and it's even at 1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now here is Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time.
No,
I'd be
that
looking
missed. That's the ball.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next, it'll be Daniel Vogelbach, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. To first, Gurriel brings it in, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 8 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
First delivery to him. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Damn. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And he got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set with the 0-1.
No, that's
one that misses high. It's 1-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So now to the plate, Alex Bregman.
1 ball, no
So
strike.
take a look at ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home. On, he pops it up. Bradley on the run. And no one will track it down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Driving forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 3 for 4 so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the upper deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as the blowout continues. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Brad Boxberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The bat, the shortstop,
At the plate now, Carlos Correa, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 1-0. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Three runs already home here. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bradley on the run. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. That misses. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Correa at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thick.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. Houston leads this one 11-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And now pitch on the way. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Please.
Christian Javier
Now
takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Christian
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Javier, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. And one and one as this one's in on the hands. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes a called strike two.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with one man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's
as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Swung on.
One
and
ball,
missed.
one strike.
Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and they're
One
up
and two,
against it
out.
now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Slides, and he makes the basket catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
a comfortable victory.
11-0, the final shutout total in this one. The Houston Astros put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Lance McCullers earns the victory on the mound. Brandon Woodruff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.